We got Josue Sotero versus Danny Buteau. This is going to be a great fight. I'm really looking forward to this fight here.
Well, looking at the card, you can see a lot of knockout potential. We've already seen 4 finishes.
Yeah.
This one, though, might go the distance. I've been surprised before, but if I was going to pick one that might, this would be the one that I would say, because these are both very high-level fighters, and Buteau has an incredible wrestling background.
A lot of fight experience between the both of them, too. We got Josue 6-1, Danny Buteau 4-0. So lots of wins between the two. Very experienced in winning. And we got Danny Buteau stepping out, walking out first here into the cage.
He has a victory over Nick Eldridge, who we just saw out there, who just won the Bantamweight Championship. Of course, that fight was at featherweight. This will be for the Featherweight Championship of New England Fights in the amateur ranks. A knockout back at Combat Zone back in February, where he was actually able to win the Featherweight Championship in that promotion, looking to just add collections of championships. He's the belt collector, is Danny Buteau. 4-time Maine High School Championship winner in wrestling at Oak Hill High School. He also won the NCAA title at Husson University as the Eagles soared to championships after championship. This man's just a born winner and has done nothing but win, whether it's in wrestling or in mixed martial arts.
Yep, Danny also coming off a win over Fred Allen Saphir in February, and that was also a title fight.
Yep.
So Danny's already a title holder, so maybe he's looking to gain his second title here.
So it's not 2 different divisions, but he can be a champ once the night is done.
Yep. Champ of 2 different promotions. Yeah.
Did ask him in the press conference on Thursday whether or not he was thinking about going pro. I mean, he's already had some success, 4-0. It would be 5-0 if he comes out victorious today. Still wants a couple more fights because he just wants to make sure he's prepared for the next level. But
yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. At least like 7 for amateur. I think that's like a good number.
He's got the skill set and the tool set for sure, but we'll see what he can do in this one. 5 rounds scheduled, and his opponent, hailing from the Midwest, it's Josue Sotero. Number 2 ranked amateur lightweight in all of Indiana. From Lee Brothers Mixed Martial Arts, 4-0 in finishes, 2-1 in decision, so he definitely wants to have this one end early, as his opponent wouldn't mind finishing it, but also feels like he can win via decision.
Yep, and we have this is our second Lee Brothers fighting here tonight. First one of the night was Elijah, got that first round KO, so let's see if Josue can carry on with that momentum in this title fight.
Josue started his career with a victory, then lost at Anthony Pettis FC 3. It was a split decision loss, and then he went on a rampage. It was a knockout, decision majority win, then an armbar in back-to-back, and then a unanimous decision win back last month, actually. So a turnaround very quickly. 1 month ago, picked up a unanimous decision victory, and no rest for the weary for him as he's looking to get a championship. We're halfway through this one, and we're halfway through our title fights, but this one should be one you do not want to miss. Sotero, Buteau, squaring off for the Featherweight Championship here in our 3rd of 4 title fights. As we'll now send it down over to the cage here in just a moment as we await the announcements of the 2 fighters and also get ready for the start of this one, as it should be a can't-miss fight in the cage.
Lost in Maine. Our next fight will be for the NEF Featherweight Championship. Introducing first, out of our blue corner, he comes to us representing Recon with a record of 4 wins and 0 losses. Fighting out of Wales, Maine, Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Danny Buteau! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to us representing Lee Brothers MMA with a record of 6 wins and 1 loss. Fighting out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen, Josue Sotero!
10 victories combined between these two combatants. And of course, the fan favorite is Danny, hailing in the blue corner for this matchup. And the buzz continues here too.
All right, we got round number 1 of this 145-pound title bout. Here we go. Danny in the blue, Josue in the red. Josue coming out hot. Oh, beautiful head kick. Snatch that single leg right up.
Josue, even though he had to travel, get on a flight to come here to Maine, doesn't look too road weary as he's already had some good strikes. A leg kick aiming for the left ear of Buteau. Right up against the cage there from Sotero.
And I've seen a couple of other Josue's older fights, and he's a very high-pressure fighter who likes to grapple and keep the pace high, looking to grab the back of Danny with the rear naked choke. He's got the lock. That's in.
That's in there
tight. Oh, man. He's going to squeeze, and Danny taps.
Not much he could do. Like an anaconda gripping its prey, Josue is the featherweight champion. Quick work.
Yeah, making quick work here of Danny Buteau. Round number 1 with a rear naked choke. High pressure to start the fight.
Giuliano, he was just relentless. He came out there, put the pressure on, great strikes, threw a leg kick up to the left side.
Right out of the gate. He definitely knew what he wanted to do.
See here too, right out of the gate, didn't land flush. That one just glanced off the shoulder, but then the single leg up against the cage, and then I have not seen a choke like that sunk in so deep and so ferocious in a long time, but great effort for Danny just to try to survive as long as he did.
That was in so tight.
Buteau actually tried to turn to his right side to alleviate the pressure, looking at the crook of the elbow. Unfortunately, he actually went in and applied more pressure because of how Sotero had applied that. But just incredible work there. As Fort Wayne can stand up, they got a champion in the New England Fights ranks.
With 50 seconds in round 1, we see a tap to a rear naked choke for our new featherweight champion, Josue Sotero!
I'm here with the new NEF featherweight champion, Josue. How does it feel to have that belt now?
Feels good. It was a goal to finally get an amateur championship, and I got it done.
You certainly did, my friend. You came out, got that takedown, hopped right on the back, and immediately sunk in the rear naked choke. Almost instinctually. Was that the game plan in fight camp?
My game plan's always to come in and fight. I don't really have a game plan, just come in and fight. And yeah.
Absolutely. I hear your coach yelling, Mexico, Mexico.
260. Yeah.
Talk to us about your Mexican heritage, brother.
Yeah, my parents are born from Mexico. I was born in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but I love the culture, and it's part of me. It's my blood, and I enjoy flexing it.
Yes, sir. That was an absolutely fantastic win, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate your new NEF featherweight champion,